back to my channel. My name is Ola, and today we'll be talking about one of the series, the same video series on study permit refusal reasons. And so today we'll be talking about the very common reason for visa refusal, which is what? Personal assets and financial status. Please stay glued to your phone or to your device. I'll be back shortly. Okay, let's get right into the video. Yeah, today we'll be talking about another refusal reason, very important, one of the very primary reasons for visa, study permit visa refusal, even visitor visa, any kind of visa you're applying for. It's personal assets and financial status. Yes, you think it is only in other countries that they want to see your money. Canada wants to see your money. They want to be sure that you're financially established. They want to be sure that you're not one broker that is coming to their country to come and leverage on charity or on government giving you whatever you need to live. No, they want to be sure that you're financially capable, you're prepared, to come into their country and not constitute nuisance. Yes, so yeah. They want to see your finances. They want to see your money. So it takes away nothing from you. As much money, as much proof that you can gather, that you can demonstrate, please demonstrate it. Demonstrate it. I'm not saying you should go get 1 billion naira and then put in your account without tangible explanation of where you got it from, and then you feel I've put the money there, or in a month you put the money and you feel okay, that's the money. No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. For Canada visa application, okay, fine, on their website you see they say at least 4 months bank statement, but I will tell you, if you can do 6 months and above, please show it. They need to see the progression. They need to actually see the inflow and an outflow. They want to see what you have. They want to see how those money are coming in. They want to see how it's going out, where it's going to. They want to see how you're building it. They want to see all of that. So if it's not just about putting the money in your account and then you leave it there and nothing is happening, there's no activity, and you feel okay, the money is there, I'll just print it and I'll submit, they may question it. It may be questioned. So yes, that is why for study permit applicants, if you self-sponsor or you have a sole sponsor, there are two different things, but we're not going to get into sponsorship today, to be in another video. So today we're just looking at your liquid cash, your liquid money, the money that is easily available, accessible at the same time. You can have some money in your account and you have shown that okay, I have so million, I have my tuition, I have everything, I have my living expenses. It is showing that there's a particular money there. Is it accessible? Is it money that is that can be liquidated? Is it money that is available, that can be assessed? These are the things you need to be very, very intentional about. So yeah, talking about liquid cash, liquid money, liquid finances, when we come to your normal account, your savings account, your current account statements, which should be nothing less than at least 4 months bank statements. At least, they say at least, it doesn't limit it to 4 months, at least 4 months bank statements. Yeah. You can also apply for, I see some people applying for some student loan, but you need to ensure that it is from a recognized, internationally recognized organization. Yes. And if you're taking loan, you need to ensure that you have proof of how you're going to do, how the repayments will have to be. You have to show that you have what it takes to repay it. If you're getting a sponsor, you have to prove that your sponsor has what it takes to repay it. So it's not just about getting a loan to study. You also have to prove that this loan will be repaid. Yes. Okay. You talk about your mutual funds. you have mutual funds, you need to also show that it is easily liquidated. It is money that you can liquidate. It is money that you can get hold of, money that you can access. So all of these funds are all the kind of funds that you need to show. It doesn't stop there. You have your fixed deposits, you have your treasury bills, you have your mortgages, you have your RSA, your pension, your pension contribution. You can also add that. All your financial resources, you need to show that you have enough finances to prove that yes, I'm not coming to play. I'm not coming to rely on government fund. I'm not coming with nothing, but I am well equipped financially. I'm eligible to come and study in Canada. Yes. So you can also talk about, we're also going to talk about the assets that you have. You have landed assets. You have liquidable landed assets. You have a property showing the valuation, showing the amount. Like, okay, you need to sell off this. If maybe you're going for a 2-year study and you need to sell off some stuff, you need to sell off a property, you need to show the valuation that okay, maybe this property, I can sell it for so amount. I can use this. If you're going for a 2-year course, I can use the money, the fund from the sale, to pay off maybe my second year tuition fund. If you've been able to demonstrate your finances for your first year, you also, so that is why you need to show assets that you can sell, assets that has value, that is valuable. Do you have some business assets like trucks? You have some very heavy equipment for your industry or something, that it's valued. These are the things you actually need to show. You need to show these things. You need to let them know that you have what it takes. Okay, so talking about your assets, your finances. If you're studying, if you have a sponsor, you need to ensure, in as much as your sponsor is proving or is giving you all the financial documents, all the finances are there, you need to ensure that you have your living expenses, which as at now it's about 10,000 Canadian dollars for a year. Yes, you need to ensure you have that in your bank account that is accessible. You need to have at least your travel, your tickets, your itinerary. You need to have that also. The fund for it, you need to have that in your account. You need to ensure, if it's a 2-year course, a 2-year program, if your sponsor can pay your first year tuition fee, that will make a whole lot of sense. If it's a 1-year program, if you can pay off the first semester tuition, it will make your application very seamless. At least they know that this is a commitment from your sponsor. He's saying that yes, I have paid this and then I have funds to pay the next one. So these are the things you actually need to prove. If you work, if you're employed, when you're submitting your statements as a self-sponsor, you need to show at least your income, your account statement that is showing your income, your employment income, your savings. You've been working, at least you've been getting paid. So you need to also show that account. It goes a long way to make them understand that you didn't borrow this money just to demonstrate to them that you have enough funds that is required, that you actually have been, this is a project I've been working on. Sometimes when they don't see this proof, they tell you that you're venturing into this, but it doesn't make sense. It doesn't just make sense to them that you want to go study. You want to come study in Canada when you want to come study in Canada and you barely have enough funds to do that. What is that suggesting to the visa officer? It seems like you're desperate. It seems like you're just trying to max it for just to go away. You may even end up going there and not even studying at all, like I mentioned in the other video. So these are the things you need to pay key attention to. key attention to your financial capability is very, very essential. Then talking about, sometimes people just take money and then they put in their account, you know, and they feel they have the money. Talking about lump sum is another issue, a factor, a very important one you need to look at when you're addressing it. When you have a lump sum, lump sum is relative. Like if I have an account that the highest amount that has been coming or going out of my account is about 1 million, if the highest is about 1 million. And then if I still see funds like 1.5 million, 1.8 million, I won't categorize that as a lump sum. Even 2 million may not be a lump sum. But okay, you may run an account and the highest amount that has been coming is about 1 million. And then all of a sudden you see 7 million, boah, 10 million, boah. That's lump sum. And then you can see someone who has an account who 10 million will not be a lump sum. Maybe you've been seeing activities and some transactions, inflow, outflow, you'll be seeing something like 8 million, 12 million out of that. Even 15 million would not be a lump sum. So that's why I'm saying it's relative. So ensure there is no lump sum. If for any reason that you sold a property, you sold one asset, and then the money came in like that, you need to prove it, documented. It needs to be documented. You need to show your sales contract, your invoice, your receipt. You need to show all of that, showing that I had this, I sold it at so time, I sold it to this person, this is the value, this was paid into my account. And then sometimes, because I know someone who sold the property, she was refused initially based on this personal assets and financial status. So she had to sell the property. And then when she sold, she didn't want to give time to no room for waiting or anything. She immediately put the money in her account and then she reapplied. Do you know what the visa officer did? The visa officer left that application for more than 6 months. Did not touch it. He was just waiting. Then at the 7th month, they wrote to her that they need an updated statement of account. The good thing, it was actually fund from the sales of her property. If you were to be a borrowed fund, of course, the owner of the money would have wanted to collect their money back. And then you will seem like you were lying. And you know what that means? It's 5 years old. Canada, no, they joke. 5 years ban. 5 years ban for misrepresentation, for fraudulent documentation and all of that. So yeah, it is very, very key. It is very, very important that you're intentional about these things. They are key factors if you want to have your application approved. It is a rigorous, very, very, very rigorous venture. It takes everything from you. So you want to be sure that when you're doing it rightly. Okay? Thank you so much. If you have not subscribed until this time, please press the subscribe button, like and share my video. I'll be coming back for another primary reason for study visa refusal. Bye.